I'm dealing with some very sneaky rain clouds here in Umphang, Thailand. Every time I go outside, they just kind of get me and start raining on me. But the sun has come out for a couple of minutes, so I thought I'd take a chance, sneak outside, grab a cup of coffee on the main street, and then walk down the street and see if I can pick up a few street snacks. I tried to go outside about half an hour ago, maybe 15 minutes ago, and that cloud over there just came out of nowhere and just started pouring down rain. But it's slowly moving away, and look at that. Beautiful blue skies, very inviting, but right over there, I think the next wave of rain is sort of heading in my direction. But I think I've got a brief window of dry opportunity here to go get a cup of coffee. I've wanted to try this coffee for a while because as I've been walking around, I've been passing kind of a coffee truck set up on the main street. All of my favorite coffee shops here in Umphang are closed. You can get takeaway coffee, and I've done that once from one coffee shop, and it wasn't a very satisfying experience, so I haven't gone back. But I haven't had any coffee from this coffee truck yet. So I thought I'd give that a try. And I'm feeling a little bit hungry, so I thought I'd continue walking along the street after I get that coffee and see if there's any snack stalls operating this afternoon. Getting close to the coffee truck. Yeah, I think he's there. So, there it is right there. It's like a little pickup truck. Let's get a little bit closer. Look at that, isn't that cool? He built a, looks like almost a bamboo little house on the bed of his pickup truck, and he's serving coffee there. So that's where I'm gonna get my coffee today. Sawadee krab. Can you do latte?
Latte?
Yeah?
Okay.
Hot. Ice? No. Hot. Yep. Okay.
Latte ร้อน นี่เนาะ Robusta Arabica.
Okay.
โอเค อันนี้ดีกว่า Handmade.
Handmade.
ขอบคุณครับ
ขอบคุณครับ
ขอบคุณมาก
Thank you.
ขอบคุณค่ะ ขอบคุณครับ
Well, I have my coffee. I couldn't record any audio while I was there because they had music playing inside the truck. But there it is there. You can see I'm holding it. And yeah, they had a very interesting system with a hand-operated pump. Had sort of a metal handle attached to a wooden box. And then he would pump that by hand. And this pumped hot water through the coffee grounds. And he had coffee ready-made apparently, but then he said he'd make some fresh for me. So that's what I have here. And me being the only tourist in town, it's a big event, so they took a photo of me holding the coffee for their archives. I'm sitting just outside the local market, by the way. It's not open right now. There aren't any stalls set up, but you can see the market behind me. And I mentioned playing hide and seek with the rain clouds, and there's the next set rolling in, trying to catch me. But here I have a roof over top of my head, so I might end up being stuck here for a few minutes. We'll see. I noticed while I was getting my coffee, which is right there just around the corner, there's another stall to the right, and they're selling sausages on a barbecue. So I'm going to grab some sausage from there, maybe come back here after my coffee and enjoy some sausages. It has a nice coffee flavor, and you really can't beat the atmosphere of getting it from that coffee truck. That was great. Though they don't have any kind of steamer set up. So I ordered a latte, and in order to make a latte, all they could do was make the coffee hot, but then they just poured cold milk into the coffee. So I don't know if that really makes it a latte or not. Probably not. It's really just a coffee with milk. It's good though. I like it. What did I tell you? Rain, very familiar sight and a very familiar sound here in Umphang. I feel like I've been listening to rain hitting the roof non-stop since I got here. Either hitting the roof, hitting my umbrella, or hitting me. One of those three. Oh man. Who said the rainy season was ending? There it is, coming down hard. And the local people here don't know it, but I'm pretty sure it's raining so much because I'm here. I attract rain like nobody's business, I really do. My whole life. Maybe it's just poor planning on my part, but everywhere I go, it seems to start raining. Maybe I just naturally go to places during the rainy season. No idea. I remember joking a few times in my life that I could probably make money as a rainmaker. If I go to any place in the world where they're experiencing a drought, they could pay me to come there, and as soon as I get there, it'll start raining, I guarantee it. And it's gonna rain hard. Left my phone out, I better put it away. It's getting wet, even nowhere is safe. I'm just barely out of the rain here. That's where I was sitting, out there on that bench. But even though I was sheltered by the rain, I wasn't completely sheltered, so I was still getting a lot of splashing. And you can see my legs are completely soaked now. So I moved further into the market. Found a nice plastic chair here, so I can relax until the rain decides that I'm wet enough and it's going to move on. Well, the rain has ended for now, and oh, the sausage woman is still there. I thought maybe she had run for cover from the rain, but she has a nice setup there, so she's still selling sausages. So I may actually just get some sausages and then go right back here to the market area and sit down again. Some people are starting to show up and setting up stalls for the evening. Oh, check this out. I didn't even notice that till right now, that they have another one of these tents, sort of a disinfectant tent. This one is a smaller one, so I guess you just walk through it when the market is operational. Sawadee krab. Kap kun krab. Kap kun krab. Thank you. So I have sausages, 2 of them, and they were 12 baht each. Took me a while to figure that out. Oh, look at these guys. There's a real ragamuffin of a dog. Yeah, 12 baht each. No. Oh. No, it was actually 22 baht each. Right, okay, now I got it figured out. I was confused about the numbers. But as you can see, the rain cloud passed overhead, and there's some more blue sky showing. But that over there could be another rain cloud coming right behind it. Feels almost like typhoon weather with these sudden rainstorms. And over there, that's the dark sky that just passed overhead and is moving on. Huh. Okay, so we've got the I got 2 sausages, 22 baht each, for a total of 44 baht, and it came with some cucumber slices and pepper. Yeah, look at that. Cucumber slice. Oh. I was just about to put that in my mouth. I forgot I was still wearing my mask. So, cucumber slice. Crunchy and fresh. And sausage. So good. Very tasty. Time to continue down the road and see if I can track down some other snacks. It's actually been a while since I've spent much time walking around any towns in Thailand. Since I became a scooter guy, I've been riding everywhere and I haven't done nearly as much walking.
One, two, three.
Right.
Three,
Yeah, maybe 1,
4,
4, yeah,
5.
5.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Kap kun krap. Well, I got a few more snacks there than I was planning. I thought they were going to be cooked in oil, but she just heated them up on a barbecue for a couple of minutes and then put them in a bag with some cabbage and some sauce. And now, as always, where on planet Doug does one sit down to enjoy this snack? I checked out this place the last time I was in Umphang, sort of a tourist attraction. Here, you're encouraged to drop a pin, I guess. Check in here in Umphang. And I think I'll just take a seat over there, you know? Any seat is good if you can find one. And this poor guy was in pretty rough shape already months ago, and it looks like he's falling apart even more. But he's still hanging in there. And over here, the giant beetle doesn't look too bad. Still hanging in there. I've never seen it at night. I noticed there's like light bulbs for the eyes there. So I wonder if his eyes light up at night. But I'm guessing this site has been largely abandoned. It was made for tourists, and there just aren't any tourists anymore. And this would be a model of the famous T Lor Su waterfall. And I assume it occasionally has water running. There's probably some pumps in there. But the waterfalls are closed again. I can't go there, can't visit them. Whew. All right, time for the next snack. Oh man, you get so hot so fast. So I thought I only got 5 of them, but she gave me 6. So I think she gave me a bonus snack. You get 5, get 1 free. And yeah, some really nice cabbage as well. Let's, what will we start with? Yeah, I didn't really call this video a 5-snack challenge or anything like that, because my idea wasn't to try new food. I just wanted a cup of coffee and some snacks, and I wanted to see what was available in Umphang. But these are all very familiar to me so far. Coffee, of course, very familiar. Sausage, I've had many times. And these as well, I've had many times. So it's not like a snack extravaganza. So I'm basically just eating because I'm hungry. And since the sit-down restaurants are closed, you have to go out either to take home, like takeaway food, or go foraging like this. Very good. Cabbage is very fresh. I have some sauce in a Ziploc bag. See just how spicy this is. Not bad. I'd call that more flavorful than spicy. A snack like this, you know, can use a bit of flavor, to be honest. Right now, I couldn't tell you what the flavor, is. Very good. Very, very good. That one disappeared pretty fast. I didn't waste any time eating that. And kind of a hot dog. I associate all these snacks with high school students. So as soon as I start eating them, for some reason I feel like I must have a book bag with me. And I'm either on my way to school or I just finished a day of schooling. It just makes me feel like a student whenever I eat these. And that one disappeared pretty quickly as well. And now we have this orange and white one. I'm not usually a sauce guy, so this sauce must be very good for me to be adding it automatically. I think I have a little bit of a sweet tooth, and I think this sauce actually is a sweetened sauce. Maybe that's why I like it so much. It's not a typical super spicy sauce. Not entirely without spice, though. It's starting to creep up on me in my throat. I'm going to have one more, and then I have two left, and I'll save those for later. Or so he says right now. So hungry, maybe I'll just power through all of them. Saying goodbye to the Beetle and to the model of the T-Lorsu waterfall. Check out that sky over there, though. Looks like we're in for some clear skies for a little while anyway. I don't see any heavy-duty rain coming my way. So let's continue our walk down the main street of Umphang. Actually, we're almost right at the end of it in terms of the downtown core. The 7-Eleven is up there. And the 7-Eleven is kind of the last business. It marks the end of this commercial district. Not sure if there are any more snacks, but to be honest, I'm pretty full. I could use a drink, so maybe I'll pick up something to drink in 7-Eleven. Oh, here's another one of these high school student snack stalls. Yeah, the same types of snacks and chips. Yeah, as I said, this is sort of the end of the commercial district. So I might get something to drink over here at the 7-Eleven. There is my drink, my Meiji milk. Keeping my hands free by putting my camera on my chest mount. Kind of enjoying that. I didn't do it a lot before, but I've been doing it more and more. It's just sort of nice to have my hands free instead of holding onto the camera all the time. And everyone knows what I look like. You don't need to see me anymore. And this is an interesting street because it has sort of a tourism atmosphere to it. Oh, I can't get this open. But across the road there, you can see they're selling t-shirts with, kind of tourism slogans on them, colorful colors, and then some snacks down here. Though they haven't been selling a whole lot of snacks lately. But I'm the only tourist in town as far as I'm aware, so not a lot of customers. And right around the corner is the Curve tourist shop. You can get all kinds of t-shirts and souvenirs that have the slogans and logos referring to the highway. the sky highway of 1,219 curves. Yeah. Ban Kru Sun, they call this place. So right here is the kind of a t-shirt and souvenir shop. I thought the store was called Curves, but apparently not. Ban Kru Sun is the name for this whole complex. So they've got the souvenir shop and this coffee shop over here, which is open for takeaway, and another large souvenir shop in there. Yeah, right in there. But as you can see, the entrance to the shop is closed. You can't go in there, but you can get takeaway because the restaurant is at the back over there, and you can get takeaway or home delivery. This sign right here, and that's what that says. This big sign over here. No dining in, takeaway only. All right, finally got this open. Time to have a drink. I lied when I said you wouldn't see my face anymore. I just finished my milk, so I took the GoPro off my chest mount, holding it in my hand now. It's pretty handy with the GoPro quick release. You just click it into the chest harness and then unclip it, put it onto a longer grip if I want to, though right now I'm just holding it in my hand. I don't have it in any kind of a grip or anything. And I'm heading back to the guest house. That was a pretty successful walk. I wouldn't call it a big adventure. I don't think I'd even call that a small adventure, which is the phrase I usually use. Let's call that one a tiny adventure. A cup of coffee at a coffee truck, and then a few tasty snacks down the main street of Umphang. But at least you've got to see a little bit of what the town looks like. And this is what the the back streets kind of look like. You know, the street around me, very quiet, very peaceful, kind of a rural quality to it. And in every direction that you look, you can see the hills. These are quite low hills. And then if you go over them, you get a series of quite a bit higher hills in that direction. And the whole river valley heads off in that direction, but I can't go there on this trip. As I said, it's completely blocked, barricaded off, and I can't go there this time. There's the guest house, the Umphang house, just ahead of me. And here on the left is the famous pond that I've recently made such a study of. So as I said, yeah, it's right beside my guest house. And then you just disappear into the countryside over there very quickly. One odd thing I noticed about this pond is that you have this house right here, and there's like 5 or 6 pipes running straight out of the house. So everything that comes out of that house, out of the sinks, out of the washing machines, out of whatever, all just pours directly into the pond, unfiltered. So I don't know what that means for anything trying to live a life down there. I assume it's not good, but I don't know. I'm going to duck inside for a little bit here at my guest house. Probably have another cup of coffee here. Maybe sit outside and enjoy it while the sun is still out. And that's it. I'm going to be editing some videos tonight. And I started watching a new TV series, kind of a modern thriller out of Australia, I think. I think it's coming out of Australia. Not entirely sure. Maybe it's American. But it's called Clickbait. And I'm enjoying it because it has a modern flavor of where the whole mystery and the drama of the show is connected with the internet and modern social media and things like that. That's why it's called Clickbait. So that's my current show that I'm watching, and I just started it, so I know what the mystery is that they're trying to solve, but I have no idea what direction the show is going to take. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of twists and turns and surprises along the way. Sort of reminds me of that American movie. I'm not going to be able to come up with the name of it right now, I don't think. But it was also the story of a kind of a thriller, a murder mystery, where a father was trying to track down, I believe, his missing daughter. I should know the name of the actor, but I can't think of his name right now. But he used his daughter's social media pattern, her history on all the social media platforms, to connect with all her friends and track her movements, and all the mystery was tied into everything to do with the internet and digital media. And I find that kind of interesting, sort of commentary on the modern world and how we're so deeply embedded in social media now. It's interesting to see it play out in an old style murder mystery, but with a modern twist of the internet being involved. Kind of, I guess, a Black Mirror quality to it as well, clickbait. I could easily see this as being an episode of a Black Mirror. It has that kind of feeling to it. All right, that's it. Time to pop in and have a cup of coffee after my tiny adventure here in Umphang.